What does excess mean on car insurance? An excess is the first part of a claim that the insured pays themselves. Each section of the motor insurance policy may have different excesses e.g. accidental damage, £250. OO fire and theft, £150 windscreen, £60 In addition there may be higher excesses if the driver is young e.g. a 17 to 20-year-old may have an additional £500 excess, £750 in total in this example, and a 21 to 24-year-old an additional excess of £250, £500 in total. Furthermore, some vehicles may have a higher excess, usually because they are high risk or cost more to repair, and an additional excess may be imposed because of the proposer's accident, claim and conviction history. After all that, you may be able to take a voluntary excess and get a premium reduction. This increases the total excess, of course, the £250. OO standard policy excess would become £500 if you took a voluntary £250. OO accidental damage excess. Internet policies often have high excesses as standard to keep the premiums down, all well and good, until you have a claim. In some countries, England and India, for example, what Americans call a deductible is called excess. It is the portion of a first-party claim that the policyholder must pay for the repairs to his vehicle. Edit: I just read Neil's answer. It is also correct in the US, with a different meaning of the word. Excess means the damages over the primary policy limits. To avoid this exposure, some policyholders will buy excess or umbrella policies that will apply after the primary policy is exhausted. Excess, in relation to car insurance, generally refers to a situation where there are two insurance policies that cover the same incident. The first policy to pay is called primary, while the second policy to pay is called excess. Primary coverage must be exhausted before excess coverage has an obligation to pay. Whether a policy is primary, excess, or pro rata is a matter of policy language. Excess on auto insurance is usually used only for liability and uninsured motorists coverage. Most companies offer either $500,000 combined single limits or $250,000 per person and $500,000 per occurrence accident, for bodily injury either liability or uninsured motorists, and $100,000 for property damage liability. So if you need or want more than that, you need a separate policy, and whether it is an auto-only policy or a broader umbrella liability, it is excess liability uninsured motorists.